So look, y'all know that I have this thing where I say certain cryptos, right? Set the bar high. Y'all know one of those cryptos that I said set the bar high is Sheeb. All right, Sheeb has set the bar high for the meme space, which is why the ladder for these, which is why the ladder is so high for a lot of these cryptos to succeed out here because Sheeb has already done things, okay, that the conventional side of crypto and those conventional entities want to see on their platforms. Okay, so really, when you have a lot of other cryptos, especially in the meme space, just trying to do all of this copy and paste stuff is just not going to cut it. All right, and Saitama is going to be that next project that sets the bar high. All right. Now the thing is this: this was a Bybit competition. Okay, so imagine what's going to happen, right? If we have like a competition listing for a major exchange like Binance or something like that, which I don't believe Binance will hold a competition, or Coinbase, or Robinhood, or like Crypto.com. Why? Because number one, I do not think that they would list. They will have many projects to list. Okay, when it many projects outside of the meme space. If Binance does hold like a competition or something, it will be kind of like a crypto outside of the meme space. But in the meme space, there is really no other project that can really compete with Saitama that Binance would even consider in competition because most of those main projects, if any of them, okay, the top tier exchanges are not taken seriously anyway. Now, will Vault have a chance to get into a competition on a top tier exchange with Saitama? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. But I believe that when it comes to the top tier exchanges and the entities that sit behind those top tier exchanges, okay, they're looking more at Saitama than they're looking at the other cryptos, including Vault. Okay. Like I said, Vault still has a long way to go. They still have a long way to go to get where they need to be at. Okay. Saitama, okay, after they did their migration and stuff like that, they took the momentum and still ran with it. They had momentum before the migration, okay, and they're still running with it. Saitama has been on a move for a while now, okay, and that right there is what these top tier exchanges want to see. They want to see a lot of activity like this, okay. And look at this right here. Look at it. 18 million. I think that the ending results was like 22 million. I think like that. But look at this right here. It's just no competition, y'all. So if we did this with like Bybit, imagine what the competition results would be with like the top tier exchanges, the top three exchanges and stuff like that. I mean, I think that we would get way more than 22 million votes. I think that the community would actually come out to play. All right, I believe the community would come out to play. I mean, it would just be an onslaught. I mean, I'm just a not taking taking nothing away from these other projects. I'm just saying, and I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this for a long time. I said Saitama has been in the mainstream media. Okay, I said Saitama has dominated the meme space. People didn't believe me when I said Saitama is going to dominate the meme space because individuals were so caught up into all of these popular projects. And I told individuals too, I said, these projects, it does not matter how popular they are, okay? If they're not doing anything outside of the meme space or the developers are not trying to step outside of the meme space and do anything different, it's not going to matter. And that's what we're seeing here. What you're seeing here, let me break this down. Okay, so what you're seeing here is popularity within the meme space. All right, with Vault's votes and with Kishu's votes. Now with Saitama's votes, look at this. This is not just meme space right here, okay? Because according to some individuals, okay, Saitama is supposed to be one of the most hated projects in the meme space, okay? Although we know that that's not really true. You have some hate that goes on, but you have a majority of individuals, okay, that support the project. You do have a majority that support the project. I believe the good far outweighs the bad when it comes to the supporters versus the critics. Okay, and what this is showing you right here also is that these votes are not only coming from individuals in the meme space, but it's coming from investors outside of the meme space in the mainstream media space because Saitama has been in the mainstream media, so which means they're pulling in way more investors than a lot of these other popular projects out here. Look at this right here. This is meme and non-meme. Okay, this is meme and non-meme support right here. This right here is meme support. Vault has to get out of this space in order to advance. Let me tell you that again. Also for the Vault supporters, your project, and I'm invested in Vault too. Okay, so don't kick me down the road, but this project right here has to get out of this space. It does not matter if this was Bybit or Binance. The results would be the same. Okay, and like I said, if it was Binance, trust me, the Saitama community is coming out to play. It would have been worse than this because we want Binance, we want the top tier exchanges. Vault has to get out of the meme space. I've been talking about this for months now. Kishu, they're still very much consumed into the meme space. Okay, they're not even thinking about doing anything that's professional or whatever like that. Vault has to get out of this space in order to advance. Saitama is already out of that space. That's why you're seeing results like this. All right, and Vault has a good community. All right, but the thing is this, outside of the meme space, in the conventional space of crypto, all right, the Bitcoins of the world, the Ethereums, the Sheebs, the Doges, okay, the Litecoins, the Cardanos, nobody can see Vault. Not a lot of individuals in the conventional world of crypto knows what Vault is. They know what Saitama is because Saitama's been in the meme space. If you ask your average Joe, have you heard of Saitama? Or if you ask your average Joe, what memes have they heard of? Okay, when it comes to meme coins in the crypto space, in the overall crypto space, they're going to say, we know about Sheeb, okay, because Sheeb is all over the place. We know about Doge because Doge started the meme era, okay? And they know about Saitama. Why? Because they even seen Saitama on CNN. They even seen Saitama on the Fox 5 News, or they even seen Saitama on Newsmax. Y'all know Saitama had a bit on Newsmax, okay? Or they seen them on like they seen like an advertisement on like the MMA fights and all of that stuff. So Saitama has been in the mainstream media. That's where all of this is coming from. This is what I'm telling y'all. A lot of individuals don't want to believe me, and we're seeing the results right here. All right, so Vault has to get in this space. Vault has a good community and things like that. They have a good community, but the community is small within the meme space. All right, when it comes to overall crypto, they do not have a big community because the community overall is just not aware of what Vault is. Okay, Vault has to get out into the mainstream in order to get seen. Once those developers step over into that mainstream space, those conventional investors can see that and they be like, oh, this is a new project right here, not knowing the whole while that it's been out for a while in the meme space. Do you all see how that works? But at least the average Joe within the conventional meme space can somewhat tell you, hey, yeah, we've heard of Saitama, we're invested in Saitama, we've seen Saitama on news stations. Okay, so that right there is the importance, y'all. So this right here is this is good. Now, like I said, I did make videos on when the votes were like at 18, like 1.8 million, and Vault had like 600K, and Kishu had like 500K, and all of that stuff like that. But I told y'all, like I said, I made those videos because I told y'all that Vault wasn't coming back. Kishu was not coming back. Nobody was catching up with Saitama. Saitama was already ahead, or whatever like that. They were not coming back. And we see it just got worse as time went on. They pulled away. All right. And like I said, the end results was like 22 million or 23 million or something like that. All right. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna just keep speaking the facts, and I'm gonna keep letting all this come to light. I know that some individuals, they be like, when I be talking and stuff, they be thinking I'm sounding like a fan and all that, but I actually be talking with facts. I be reading between the lines. Okay, and I've been telling everybody, like, this right here, we needed this competition. We needed this competition right here, this Saitama and Vault head-to-head matchup right here in order to send a message. All right, we needed this matchup right here. Kishu is a decent project, but when it comes to that, there's really no competition when it comes to a head-to-head matchup with Saitama and Vault. Okay, And this is what we needed. We needed this. Why? Because these are two of the bigger communities, okay, in the meme space. All right, two of the bigger communities, the Saitama community, and we know that we have a big vault community. All right, they're always on the live streams. Jake Gagan and all of them, they're always pushing vault. All right, always trying to get it out there, and they be showing up in the hundreds on the live streams and all of that stuff. But like I said, you can push it all you want to. At the same time, if you do not have pull outside of the meme space, it's only but so far you can go as a meme project. All right, and Saitama has that. Like I said, I know people are going to say, "Oh, this is Bybit." No, if it's not just Bybit, if it was Binance or if it was Coinbase holding a competition, or Robinhood holding a competition, or Crypto.com holding a competition, it would be the same results. And like I said, it would be worse. Why? Because those are the exchanges we got up for Bybit, okay? But those exchanges right there, them top tier exchanges, them top 3-tier exchanges, the community is going to get up in droves for that. All right, they're going to crush that all day. Okay, so I just wanted y'all to know, hey, I can only tell y'all, I can only read between the lines and just share my wisdom. But when things keep coming to the light like this, I'm not gonna say I told y'all so, but you know, here it is. All right, and this is my video, and I will catch y'all on the up and up. And remember, every now will be history tomorrow, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. This is my video outing.